Hello, my name is Dennis Fugel and I'm Chartered Professional Accountants, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Today I would like to talk to you about difference between bookkeeper and Chartered Professional Accountants, CPA. Bookkeeper role is to record business transactions that happen during the year. A business owner providing to bookkeepers his invoices and receipts, and he recording in a bookkeeping software. In order to become bookkeeper, you need to go to the local college. The studies is up to 1 year. In the end of the studies, you receive a certificate that you're a bookkeeper. During the studies, they're teaching you how to record journal entries, different type of journal entries that happened in the business. Please notice, there is no studies for taxes, corporate taxes and personal taxes in the bookkeeper's program because the main role of the bookkeeper is to record business transactions. Chartered professional accountants. In order to be chartered professional accountants and apply for the CPA school, CPA WSB, Western School of Business, you need to have BA with major in accounting. You don't have to have a major, but you need to major in accounting. You can have a BA, but when you're applying, they're going to see that the courses that you have in your BA not part of the qualifications that you need to start the program, so they're going to refer you and you're going to be needed to do the missing courses that you did not do. For example, if you're coming from biology or sociology but not major in accounting, you probably did not do any accounting courses in order to start the program. So that's why I'm saying my default is people who finish BA and they have major in accounting is going to be much easier for them to apply and to be not to become to apply for account to CPA WSB school. Also, in addition to the major in accounting, you need letter of support from your work because it's not enough only to finish the school. You also need to have at least 3 years of experience. So combination of experience and successful passing of the studies gonna give you the CPA designation. The school studies are for duration of the 2 years. You're doing internal exams and then there is external exam. 2 attempts to pass it. If you pass it, perfect for you. If not, basically you need to write explanation what's happened, and the CPA-WSB board going to be reviewing and deciding if they're going to give you another attempt to challenge the exam. In case you also failed, again board will be reviewing your application, and if you're going to be lucky, they may allow you to do all the program from the scratch, again 2 years, with all the internals exam and do the final exam. If then you did not pass the final exam, then the door is closed forever. You cannot be CPA in Canada. So the person provide his documents, letter of support, did the duration of 2 years, pass the exams, and now he entitled to become a CPA, but they're waiting that you will have 3 years of experience. The office that you're working gonna provide to the CPA WSB, CPA Western School of Business, hours on each field required to become a CPA. They're gonna review CPA WSB, gonna review the application, review the hours, and then they're gonna decide if you satisfied the criteria or not. If you do, you're going to receive your CPA designation. Then you become part of the CPA association. CPA basically regulating CPA offices in Canada. CPA profession. They're making laws, regulations for us, how we're supposed to act based on accounting rules, how the financial statements need to look, what they need to have, the dates on financial statements, who can sign the financial statements, what type of financial statements we have, because each type of financial statements have his own rules. Also, CPA association reviewing CPA's office's files to see that actually the high quality of standards kept. How the client will know that actually his work done good and correct. There's COM association, our association come in place, and reviewing the files that we did and providing feedback to CPA offices. If the feedback positive, good. If the feedback negative, the CPA office need to improve something. Worst case scenario, they can take CPA office license. Also, CPA association is defending public sector interest. When there is a conflict between CPA and a public, like CPA office and his client can write a letter of complaint to CPA Association talking about what's happened and that he need assistance, who is right, who is wrong, because each of them thinking I'm right. And the CPA board coming in place, they're acting as a judges. They're gonna review the situation, they're gonna interview each side, and then gonna reach to the decision who is right and who is wrong. This does not exist with bookkeepers. There's no associations for bookkeepers. Basically, CPAs, we have father and mother. Other father and mother is our association, where the public can come and ask questions, know more information, or simply just complain. In the end of our studies, also, we can have specialization in taxes and in business valuation. There's two schools, business valuator school and tax school. Tax schools directly related to CPA in monitoring and providing all the studies and all the materials. These studies are 3 year studies. In the end of the studies, if you finish and pass a school, you're gonna receive certificate tax in-depth knowledge. I was sent, I asked, and the office agreed with me, and he sent me to the CPA tax in program school. I finish it and I have tax in depth certificate that I finished this program. Now, another difference, for the same answer, CPAs and bookkeeper may answer differently, or answer differently. And let me give you the example. A week ago, one fellow called me and he wanted to receive advice if he should make an incorporation or act his business without not incorporated. And I gave him, Stan, it's easy question. It's not demanding too much time and effort. I explained him the difference between company and self-employed, pluses and minuses. And he said, okay, thank you, but you exactly answered to me the same answers that my bookkeeper told me. I said, perfect for you. You see, you ask two people, you receive the same answers. Amazing. And he told me, you know what, but I still have a questions. My partner, he's not in Canada. He's outside Canada. We have questions, and can I forward these questions for you? I said, sure. He sent me 2 pages of questions. First page was domestic questions, and the second was what's happening when the company is 50-50, type of dividends, taxation of incorporation, taxation of the dividends, and detailed calculations please provide. So the first page, when the company is local and domestic, the answer, my answer and bookkeeper answer were basically identical. However, on the second page, when his business partner asks 50-50, it means that now the owners of the company will be one Canadian and one non-Canadian. So what type of corporation are we doing? What taxation? How is this corporation taxed? What tax percentage it's taxed? What's happened with the salaries? What's happened with the dividends if you would like to pay to non-resident? And in general, we're diving deeply in a tax water. It's tax in depth because now we need to look on the international tax convention between countries, between Canada and other country that this person living, that decide where this company should be taxed. In yeah, it may be incorporated in Canada, but there are situations that the company will not be taxed in Canada. There is situations like this too, believe it or not. So in this case, we need to do serious planning and understanding the business. And this is not simple questions. Bookkeepers cannot answer these questions because this is knowledge stacks in depth. In part of the CPA studies, they teaching you how to identify the problems. That when you see this, you know there's a problem. And now you need to attend this problem to find for the solutions, or you need to bring this issue to the, I don't like to say tax professional, but the person who is dealing with the taxes in your company, tax partner. And he's supposed to answer and provide additional services for these clients because this is his expertise, let's call it like this. Okay, because he has more knowledge than anybody else in taxes because that's what he's doing. Uh, so my answer is going to be totally different maybe in this case. Also dividends, they ask what kind of dividends they exist, how they created, the taxation of the dividends, and etc. So such a simple questions that two people, bookkeeper and chartered professional accountant, asked, the answer can be different, especially when we're talking about the company that the other side in the company is not local, he's non-resident. The second, situation that I have, I met my friend and we're sitting and chatting and drinking tea and eating cake. And he told me, listen, Dennis, you open a company. I have 8 years my bookkeeper. I'm with him. I'm very happy, but maybe I should support you and I come and become your client. And I said, why? Why are you not happy from a bookkeeper? He said, no, I'm perfectly happy. I just want to help you. I said, no, no, no. Listen, if you're happy from your bookkeeper, keep it. It's perfectly fine. Like no need to be greedy. There's business for everybody, okay? If you're happy from your bookkeeper, you should stay with him and not to replace him to make somebody happy. If he's doing good job, stay with this bookkeeper unless he's not good doing good job. And he told me, well, how do I know that my bookkeeper doing good job? Can you look at my books? And I look at his books and his records. And in general, his bookkeeping doing not bad job. I found let's say, free opportunities for him to be more efficient and to save a little bit more on taxes that I told him. But in general, told him, your bookkeeper is doing not bad job. I think you should stay with him and not come to me. It's perfectly fine. You can use me and my expertise in different fields. You can always come for the consultation. You can always come for the business development. If you need any time financial statements that you need for a bank or for insurance company, please come. I can help you in these issues. But your bookkeeper doing not bad job, you should keep it. So we also reviewing other people work, and you can use us as a second opinion. So the services that we're providing are much broad, and our knowledge is much more deeper, and it's not bookkeeper fault. You just need to understand, because bookkeeper was taught for the main role, and the main role is to record business transactions. This is the main role of the bookkeeper. By recording correct your transactions during the year, he is doing great job, an amazing job. It means that your financial statements or corporate tax return won't cost you too much. Your book's gonna be clean. And when the book's clean, everybody happy. I'm not investing too much time in order to do work for you, and you are happy. So win-win situation. You're not paying to your CPA too much money. Yeah, but you pay, and you paying him what he deserve, and he is not burning his time, so he has more time for other clients to do other jobs. So there is no conflicts in the industry between bookkeepers and CPAs. We working in the same industry, but each of us have a different role. Bookkeeper role, record transactions. Our role to produce financial statements, corporate tax return, tax advice, tax planning, reorganizations, business development, succession plans. This is only small tip of the iceberg what your local chartered professional accountant can do for you. What other would like to have and to do, but they don't have a means because this is not part of the training, this is not part of the job. So I just wanted you to know in the end of the session the difference between bookkeeper and a CPA, chartered professional accountants. There is a difference in the training, difference in the knowledge. Please put a like to my video, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, you can write me in this video. I'm new to YouTube, so I will try to answer all the questions. It may take some time, but meanwhile, you can contact me via here, dfugel at alphabetacpa.ca. It says that I'm a CPA, tax and debt, possess, and you can call me and you can ask me questions too. Thank you very much, and see you again. I will be posting videos on a weekly basis. And if you have any topics that you would like me to talk about, please let me know. I will make a video for them. And if not, I will make videos on the topics that I think may be interesting and interesting public, and provide a little bit knowledge to the public. And see you soon, my friends. See you. Bye.